the rough last turn of that game.
Wait, you're still on game 1?
Yeah.
What the fuck have you been doing? You've been on this case for like a month.
Katie, that's
Katie.
what I want to fucking know, okay?
Okay, Katie. We're just gonna take a minute to explain this. Hear us out for a second. So, I'm sure you've obviously played like this extra case before. I'm sure.
I grant you it is long, but not that long. Jesus.
And we have also haven't been playing religiously.
We took like a short break to play some other stuff, as opposed to playing every night like we were before. And also, this game feels a lot longer when you voice everyone. So, okay, we were doing something, right? What the fuck were we doing?
Going to Edward's place?
Yeah, okay, sure.
I don't fucking know. Are you kidding me?
Oh, this is a cutscene.
The fact that I was asked just now what we were doing before,
I'm offended.
like really, like I'm mad that I was asked.
It's been a couple weeks.
Hey, come on.
It could have been the next day, and I'd still be mad.
Yo, I don't even remember.
I don't know where we are. I've never known where we are. Fuck this case.
Y'all,
Oh my
Fuck
god.
the Flash. Fuck Walker, Texas. Blow my fucking brains out, Marshall. Fuck. Oh.
y'all need some harmonics, Messiah.
Oh my god.
Oh, crazy! Look at that. No one's here today. Not even Miss Star. That's wild.
Oh no! I tilted Ben, and it's his lie. Why do I do this? Why do I hurt the people I love?
It's because you never told him you loved him to his face.
It's true.
Ben, I love you.
You're alright, Emma? You look a little...
yeah, straight back out.
You're a little disturbed.
As expected.
Are we done? Is everybody done?
Yeah. Yes, I would say so. Emma, you okay? You look a little, you look.
Everybody's probably busy looking at what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15.
Yeah.
I understand if you can't read that sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty, so that's cool.
Haha, oops. Hang in there, Lana.
I gotta find all the answers by tomorrow, or I'm gonna move on to the next game.
Crazy.
Oh, there's not even
Move
anyone
on.
here. Okay, can we talk to Edgeworth?
What a room.
There's any question about the inquiry committee? Took a real beating in court today. God, I wish that were me.
What?
Huh? Sorry, that was supposed to stay inside my head.
Okay. Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago.
I guess we'll just have to come back later. Okay, where the fuck are we going? Seriously.
That's all
police
I
station.
right?
We can go to the police department. This motherfucker! I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Howdy, Bambino.
Ah!
Oh, Walker, Texas bitch. Nice to see you.
I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning.
Yeah, me neither.
You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambino?
That's so disgusting. Why are you doing this in public?
I should have known
Stop
about
it.
This is his resting sprite emotion.
It's the worst.
right up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus.
What?
How did you know what that was?
Say, where are you headed, partner?
To jail for lying in court.
Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation.
Oh, you mean because you're a liar and a criminal?
A voluntary appearance. We all know I won't be coming back.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Couldn't have guessed that one.
Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
Thank God I didn't want to.
They're going to shoot me.
But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west?
That's not an answer. That's not an answer.
I don't know. Why do they?
Play Oregon Trail.
Oh no, it's not
If
good.
ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one.
Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, do you mind telling us exactly what happened?
Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today.
Or ever, because you're probably doing 10 to life, but either way.
He phrased that like he was about to get executed.
Yeah, like you're about to get fucking shot.
It's like, but we both know I won't be coming back.
Something's fishy about that trial from the beginning. Wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so.
What do you mean, fishy?
Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon.
The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip?
That was Joe Dark's, alright. But, in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
Question.
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence?
That case left behind scars on all of them.
That's never happened before. The scars that the DL6 incident left behind.
Oh god.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together.
And your last.
How old was he? You know, your brother.
Give or take, maybe like 5.
What?
27. 27, yeah. He was awarded the highest honor that very day.
The highest honor? You don't mean that.
King of prosecutors.
I knew it.
Like a wrestling title?
What do you like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor.
Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother.
The day the SL9 incident took place, that was in the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transfer.
Interesting.
It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you.
I should have shot.
Detective Goodman was murdered and the evidence locker was empty.
There was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. I need you to blaze across the fucking town and that's the police department.
Alright, Miss Star, as you can clearly see by this map, if you run here at Mach fucking speeds, you should find Joe Dark just in time. Don't worry.
I need you to get to Germany and back by in an hour. Can you do it?
I still can't believe this woman's testimony of her sprinting across the prosecutor grounds, hopping the fence to the parking lot, and catching Lana in the act is still being taken seriously. That's not possible.
She also lied about several other things.
Yes! Whatever, dude.
Miss Star was fired and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
What about Detective Goodman?
He's dead. If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
They?
Who are you, like, talking about?
It's like the same they injecting hentai into the internet matrix. Isn't that they still?
I think so. It has to be, right?
It has to be.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see what other possibilities exist.
I mean, Damon Gaunt, Lana Sky,
Again, it's Guy.
investigation lead, Damon Gaunt, and his second in command, Lana Sky. Da-da-da.
I don't understand. Were they Batman and Robin? I just...
There wasn't a person on the force who had heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
Posing like Lisa Lisa.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah. Damon and Gaunt, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen.
I mean, there was an opening.
She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so, except you and me. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different than Chief Detective. End quote.
Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, man, but her secret's too well guarded.
I'm gonna slit your throat with that knife, Marshall.
Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago. This is his last drink.
So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner?
I hated it, but
Oh,
I mean, it was.
well, that's-
it was certainly enlightening. No, it's not you. It's just long 2 days.
There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy.
Are you sure?
He was the one who got falsified evidence, who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. Someone else was the one who gave them that evidence and planned everything. Damon Gaunt. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today.
Oh shit!
Too bad I won't be around to work with you.
He's gonna die.
Yeah. Lawman's coming down from the gallows and he doesn't have very long.
A real scientific investigator. Adios.
I can't believe Marshall is fucking dead. No, he's gone. That's
Did he
it.
just fade out
Oh
of
my god, he died. He died right in front of us.
He died right in front of us.
He got Thanos immediately.
Got sent to the
He got
fucking shadow realm.
No.
I don't feel so good, Bambina. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, sorry. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes.
Or just existing in a fascist regime, but that's neither here nor there.
Huh? Who wants to be the policeman?
You want to be random background character?
Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room.
Oh, thank you. Oh, he actually talked to us.
With the chief
Crazy.
prosecutor saying what she did in the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah put together.
Oh, so inclusive.
I think festive is the word.
Just for you, Ben.
I think festive is the
Not
word
how we're
usually
working
used for
to
this.
become all inclusive.
And Kwanzaa. And
And Kwanzaa.
no, not in the same time frame, but let's throw in Ramadan. Let's
Again, that's a whole month, and that's later. But
that's later. Watch.
What about the wallet?
Oh.
sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Yeah, I want to inspect his shit.
A very legal search.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? What? You're actually telling us? Okay, let's go, Nick. I mean, okay, or I can narco myself.
Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits, you assholes.
Oh no, I
Get
see
outta
where
here.
Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Hey, pal.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office. Forget what that guy just said.
Yeah, listen. Sick of me long enough, Emma, and you know we just don't obey the law anyway, so it is what it is. I'll make the rules. Oh my, I forgot! This is what it looked like! He has a
my God, I
fucking
forgot about
Dracula accordion in his goddamn office!
Why is there just a full? Why is there a full pipe organ here?
Yeah,
Is he the count?
accordion.
What is
This
this?
is what this man does in his spare. Look, he even has the portrait from the dude who's fucking dead.
Is this not Von Karma's office? Like, I'm confused.
Where's the
I'd
coffin?
expect Von Karma to have the full organ.
Whoa, where am I?
In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it?
And why is the pipe organ playing his theme?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten.
Why?
the fuck?
Human organs.
Oh, scientific, right.
They used to call me Little Miss Bach.
Well, that's kind of cute.
Can I? Well, I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me the notes.
Alright, well,
I never could remember where C was. Hmm? Oh, that's not me.
Hmm? Oh, I'm working overtime. Okay. Oh, it's you two! Ah, Chief Gant! But that paper was reading in his desk. So, righto. Have you been swimming lately?
Was he just there the whole time as we touched the stuff?
No, I haven't. I've been busy. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct and Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall, in case anyone forgot. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Okay, it's evidence. Cool.
Vampires don't show up in photographs.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together.
Oh, actually, we've been planning to investigate. But this office, it was like a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore.
Boink, boink.
Now hurry up and get out! I have a meeting to attend.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
It seems that case isn't over with yet. I spaced that out too early to actually finish.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
You mean like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office.
The window.
To the window! To the underground parking lot.
Criminal affairs. Oh, hey, pal.
Detective Gumshoe! Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting?
I'm, taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From, like, sitting so long?
Oof.
Actually,
Got his ass.
from serving everyone coffee.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop.
Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth? No.
In our
Why do you ask?
dreams.
He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. They're just blasting at him right now. It's almost like the battles between you two in court.
You mean hot, heavy, and I'll stop.
Yeah, except they're
All over
actually shooting.
Oh, well, that sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
That's basically what it all boils down to. That
God
falsified
damn
evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes. Wow.
Wow.
Jinkies.
It seems really torn up about it.
Oh, you could tell?
But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Honest guy is the guilty party here, isn't she? Oh, fuck, wait, I just admitted it.
Regardless, the prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, not rumors, they're true, but...
His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him.
Yeah, you know.
But now, with this,
Are there really so many people who hate him?
in our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only does that,
Why does Gumshoe like Edgeworth so much?
but he's young. There's no better recipe I know for making it. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, not only is he talented, strong, but he's also nice and young.
Oh god.
It's a little weird.
Recipe for hate.
It's you, Andrew.
Andrew.
Oh. Hey, Dick, keep up the good work. Oh, he's Dick.
Yeah, Dick Gumshoe is his name.
Yes.
I thought this was. Just
Yeah, no, he wasn't
sexual
calling him a
harassment.
dick
Oh,
directly.
okay.
Sup,
Okay,
asshole?
okay.
Nice job.
Oh, I like this guy. Oh, okay, let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat. I guess I like you.
Yes, sir.
Gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir.
Seems you don't have any problems with enemies.
Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure,
Under
I'm
pressure.
afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack.
Wait, no, you don't just end on that.
Actually, I took a look at the fire earlier while the coffee was brewing.
He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything?
The only evidence Doc left behind was during his final attack. The Heat 10 Mitsurugi.
His final attack, the Hiten
He's been
Mitsurugi style.
Mitsurugi.
You don't mean the Hiten Mitsurugi, do you?
When he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
He ready
The
to-
reverse katana.
The reverse katana. They say Joe Dog practiced the blade of the manslayer.
Otosai! Me!
Mongaga. It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. It's on brand.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
You mean Neil's corpse?
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do about the murder weapon.
Yeah, you see, it's a katana, but the blade has been reversed.
And it was in the dude's back.
But you're not supposed to be able to kill anyone with it.
Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay?
You forget one thing, Emma. You can kill someone with it if you flip that silly sword.
You mean use a sharp edge? Who would have thought?
His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Maybe we should, totally show him the murder weapon? Might jog his memory.
Yeah, I'll show it to him. Right in his fucking...
want to talk about Dark's crimes?
No, I think Dark is probably innocent.
Angels, stop.
Oh gosh. Yeah, show him the fucking badge, imagine.
There are 3 pages of evidence that have not been cleared out. Okay, so about this.
Hey, is that...
There's a tag attached to it with the label "Totally Not DL6 Incident" on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of.
What are you doing with that?
I stole it.
Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Good was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker.
Yeah.
And it's found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it.
Edgeworth did it.
Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick! Before you, forget again!
Okay, open
Wait,
it.
he's not gonna tell us? Oh,
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
why does that not naturally continue? Why is there, a thing we have to click?
And now to ignore it, and let's talk about Dark's crimes.
Oh, god damn it. I hate this case. I hate it.
At the time of the crime, he was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
And Manslayer Samurai from the Edo era.
And Homura by law.
A samurai? What made him take to serial killing?
One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
But did he like it?
It was on Terra.
It was on Carol!
Yeah, he was driving through Spain and then he hit this.
It was the not often talked about musketeer on Taro. Poor guy.
With his car? So it was an accident?
An accident, yes. But it transformed him into an animal.
And he liked it was the answer.
Ran someone over. I now have a taste for blood.
An animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw the second crime. A kid walked by just then, so he killed her too. Then a jogger came on the scene and was killed as well. Then he turned himself in.
Wait, why does this sound like when we played Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah, it sounds like this man was literally in a Grand Theft Auto run, made an accident, and then was forced in the crime.
He's a murder hobo.
He murder hoboed all these fucking people. Wow, it seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Yeah, that sounds like a spree killer, not a serial killer.
Of course, this is all conjecture.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
The pile of the corpses wasn't enough.
So he turned himself in?
Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall.
Okay, so the only thing that is confusing me currently right now is I know Gumshoe's probably not spinning it completely straight, but the image I just got in my brain is he ran some dude over. Some dude saw that the guy was fucking dead, so he just kept stabbing, and he just kept going. Then he turned to the police.
He killed someone, looked up, saw another person, killed that person, and just did a train of bodies.
Yeah,
Like the way they described this guy, I thought he was slowly abducting people one by one, kidnapping them in the middle of the night, stabbing them, leaving them for dead.
Like a serial killer? Yeah.
It's like some Dexter shit. But the way Gumshoe just described it, he's just a fucking murder hobo.
he just went on a fucking spree in the middle of town.
Literally Red Dead Redemption 2.
That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Doc was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed.
Yeah, haha.
That last witness, okay. AKA Emma! Alright, the murder weapon. Okay, this knife. This katana. It was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
That's right. We traced it
Actually,
back
that's a Nodachi.
That's a Nodachi.
to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had all his fingerprints on it too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to, like, murder anyone, right? Except me, I guess.
That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't say.
Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found.
In Neil Marshall.
That's what did him in.
Where was it?
Mia Fey.
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body.
How hard do you have to stab it, dude, that you break your knife stabbing him?
Well, his knife clearly saw a lot of wear and tear before the stabbing, so.
It was found deep inside the stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet, down to the last fiber.
That's
Fiber.
pretty conclusive, right?
Fibers on a knife? Wait a minute, hold on.
Well, there you have it, in a nutshell. That's all I know.
Or is gesagt?
Oh, can I ask you one more thing?
Do you really want to do that?
Not really, but I have one last question.
What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask the chief.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? Where Prosecutor
What?
Neil Marshall was murdered. Oh, shit.
The chief's out now and his office is locked, but we'd like to, have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
That's incredibly reckless.
Yeah, that sounds right.
These ID cards are broken.
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
We're not civilians, we're attorneys.
Well, I am.
Breach of trust? What do you mean? You don't trust me?
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh.
Sorry, pal.
Man, if only we had a...
If only we had a detective's ID!
But no, now I can see it now. There gonna be another case, be like, how did Detective Goodman enter my office? How did the murder victim enter my office yesterday?
I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
No.
No, you... What?
Why do you keep narking on yourself? How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman. Oh, okay.
Oh,
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
it'd be a shame if God hadn't given us another ID card.
Did you get another
Oh.
ID card?
I'm pretty sure God gave us another ID card. I don't think it's in evidence, though, because it's not evidence. In other words, Gumshoe's our only chance of getting into that office.
Alright, Phoenix. Mug him!
Huh?
Attorney
Oh, no.
French.
Emma, I know you haven't seen it, but you can't touch this guy. I was once surrounded by 17 mafioso. He beat the shit out of every single one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was impressive. He was out of breath while he was doing it, too, but he just didn't slow down.
I guess that's the reason he still works here.
Yeah.
Well,
They
wonder if
use
there's
it-
something we can show him that would make him change his mind.
Do you have any narcoleptic drugs? Anything?
Narcoleptic drugs? Are we trying to keep him awake? Narcotic?
No, I
Oh, okay.
I just want to fuck him up. Oh, no, not drugs, but okay. What can we show him to change his mind?
Yo,
Your
screwdriver?
attorney's badge.
But show him the knife. Listen, Gumshoe, I didn't want to have to do this. Let me
They'll
in.
make me stab you with Edgeworth knife.
Fuck, any ideas?
I don't know.
The vase. I don't know, we haven't used the vase yet.
Maybe we don't have it.
What?
Don't have
Maybe we don't
evidence?
have the thing we need to show him.
I mean, we could just click everything. We could brute
Wait,
force.
brought back to his office. Brought back to his office by Gant's request. Huh. Okay, no, that's for Edgeworth though.
Oh, baby.
I'm telling you, try the vase. We haven't used it once. Who knows? probably won't work, but
About that jaw. I think I've seen it before somewhere.
Somewhere?
Maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives.
Must be the most uninformed detective I've ever met.
Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me.
Chief God!
Where could I have seen that before?
huh?
Are you serious?
Well, we definitely got some dialogue for it.
Let me share a little of that. Sheesh.
Okay, we could walk around first to see if there's anything we missed, although I don't think so.
Hey, sis.
Hey sis, bye sis.
Maybe Edgeworth's back.
Oh, maybe Edgeworth is back. Oh, I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. Looks like he's writing something.
Last will and testament. What are you doing here?
Chair was quick to throw the paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh?
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. That's another allegation to me.
Yeah, at least this one wasn't your fault. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
Is he? He sounds just as pissed. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to attain a guilty verdict. Yeah, that's what it all breaks down to. There's nothing I can do to erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean that the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as a prosecutor in charge. The fact remains that the same no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a
Why has it all
Tell
come
me
to
why.
Why has it all come to Tell me why. Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up.
I want to solve this case.
Are you up for the trial? Okay, yeah, sorry. Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
First last year's trial, now this one. Seems all you do is worry about me.
It's number 5. Number 5 is the one that murdered my family.
Yeah, he was the one who murdered my brother.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow's last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I bet that's what my superiors are banking on. Never thought that the case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
List of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
Only half as long as most lists? That is odd.
I'm gonna head off. Good night, guys.
Good
Hi,
night.
Katie.
Same. Good night.
Hi, Andrew.
Good night. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken like totally around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it.
Well, several things seem strange about it, Phoenix.
Picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. I took a picture of it and then like immediately printed it out. So here you go.
Maybe he just got a Polaroid.
Yeah, maybe.
Prosecutor Near Marshall. He just started making a name for himself. The latest was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes.
That trophy that Mr. Marshall's holding. It's a little different than yours.
Oh, thank God, someone else has a brain cell. Yes, you're right. I remember it now.
Remember what?
That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award is based on.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, so ignoring that, Edgeworth, can you tell us about what happened that day?
Seems like a weird sequitur, but okay.
The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You're participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony.
Yeah, that would be weird.
I finished up the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office.
Yes, I just had to repress the suit.
Oh.
I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. It is until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back.
This. Did you just reach into your pocket and take it out?
I think so.
Oh yeah, Chief can't ask you to hold on to that, didn't he? Wait, how'd you get that?
Yes, there's a piece of evidence that was in a case closed half a year ago.
Yeah, I think he sent Meekins over, but like, wait, hold on, my pot, Edgeworth! That was in my pot? Whatever.
Thief!
He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right. And I don't find this suspicious in any way, shape, or form.
You're sheep.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale.
Oh god.
In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. First means halberd, second means shield. Have you heard this story?
Me? Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for Emma's sake?
Dennis, can you confirm?
I've never heard of this.
Well, let's hear it, Edgeworth.
Very well.
He
Long ago,
did it. It was him.
In the kingdom of
What?
Shu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king 2 items. I'm pretty sure they had emperors at the time, but alright. First was a halberd that he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. Second was a shield he claimed that would withstand any weapon.
Wait a minute. Objection!
Ooh.
Those claims contradict
wondering
each
why
other,
the-
Edgeworth!
I was wondering why the court music was playing.
Then again, you've heard the story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the description of these items discredit them both. The king pointed out the merchant was left speechless. Oh, he really didn't have a game plan. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Yeah, but the merchant just didn't have a plan.
This can't be pierced. This can pierce anything. Okay. What if
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize.
Precisely so. It symbolized the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. A few years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
You've gone.
again, something
Chief
I in
Gans.
no way find suspicious.
Chief Gantz.
Well, hold on. I think can you pick up the piece of paper you threw on the floor?
Oh, I will try after.
Excuse me.
Is this gonna be?
Ah!
Oh, I knew it.
Y'all want to pack it up
Would
here for
either
now?
of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef?
Actually, that sounds lovely.
Excuse me. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe next time, Miss Star.